Hello and welcome to your class of economics. Now today we are going to have a revision for new topic that is intermediate good. Okay, and the first topic that is final goods have been already cleared in a previous video, so we can begin with the topic now. Second. Intermediate goods. Okay. So what is intermediate goods? Intermediate goods are those goods which have not crossed the boundary line of production, not crossed the boundary line of production. Okay. Then second point which you need to remember when you go through the intermediate good, or you have to find what is the intermediate good. Then second thing, value is still to be added. Now this means that still that needs to be that goods needs to be furnished. Okay, still some work are left on that good. That is why the value is still need to be added in it. Okay. Then third, not ready for use by the final users. Who are the final users? Consumers. Okay, consumers, producers, whatever they need it. Okay, so they are the final users. Are still that product is under the boundary line of production, still value is needed to be added, then still it is not ready for the consumption. Okay, then some few more points are there that you need to understand with the intermediate good. That is first point in that this is other point. Okay, used as raw material. Okay, so intermediate good is used as a raw material. Like if you need to purchase something, the first product, you need to produce something, the raw material which you require to produce some product, that is intermediate good. Okay, then still something is there for resale. Okay, when someone use some product for resale purpose. Okay, if somebody is going to, suppose shirt is being produced and it is resold by some other retailers, then it is also taken as an intermediate good. Okay, then other topic comes, that is intermediate cost and intermediate consumption. These are the both one topic, intermediate cost or intermediate consumption. Okay, so we'll study that also. Intermediate cost or intermediate consumption. Okay, what is this intermediate cost and intermediate consumption? The expenditure made by the producer on the intermediate goods, okay, or for its preparation, so it is called as intermediate cost or intermediate consumption. So you can say, what you will think that what kind of means expenditure made by the producer on the good. Like suppose the producer is producing something, okay, and it required only one material, and after that it required additional material to prepare it, to give it shining, to give it hardness, like that. So few other materials are also used on it for its preparation, and after that about its packaging and all. So these things are done by the producer to make to give the product a better look. Okay, so other works or other things which are added to the product, then that expenditure is incurred by the producer on that particular product. Okay, so these costs that for attaining that products or for different products, okay, that thing is taken by the producer. So cost is also come on that product. So these costs or these expenditure are made by the products. By the producer on that product. Okay, so that thing is called intermediate cost and intermediate consumption. Okay, Okay, then how to find the gross value addition? Now we'll see this. Okay, gross value addition. See, value of output. Suppose producer means a chair is being produced of 20,000. Okay, that is means it is sold in the market for 20,000. Then value of output will be 20,000. Okay. Then minus intermediate cost or intermediate consumption. Cost. Okay. Suppose then the producer have purchased the wood for 10,000 rupees. Okay. So this is expenditure made by the producer. Okay. Then we will minus 20,000 minus 10,000. Okay. Then what will be the gross value? This is 10,000. Okay. The gross value added on it is 10,000. Means the extra value which is being charged by the producer, that is 10,000. Okay. That is for gross value addition. Okay, by this method you can find it out, how to find out the gross value addition. Okay, now we come to the topic of wait, let me know better. See, same good is final or intermediate. Okay, see, some good is final good or intermediate good. It can be defined on the basis of it. Main thing is end use. Okay, end use means for what purpose it is used. Okay, the end use of the product defines in what category it comes. It comes in a final category, final good, or intermediate goods category. Okay. See, paper. Suppose paper. Okay, paper used by the student. It is final good for it because paper that child is not going to do anything. He will be writing or he will be using for its work. Okay, so that paper is final product for the student. But the same paper which is used by the newspaper industry, okay, or by the shopkeeper for photocopy purpose, okay, or for different purpose for writing, or that will be called category for in intermediate good. Okay, because he is going to use that as an use for production purpose. Okay, or the newspaper means newspaper publisher is using it for the production. Okay, so that paper will be intermediate good for that news publisher, and that same paper will be used as a final good for the student. Okay, the other example I can give you, that is sugar. Okay, sugar is used in a household, in our houses. Okay, that is final good. But that same sugar used in production of in a bakery houses, in a biscuit company, or in a different bakery houses are there. They use it for the production of biscuits and all. That sugar will be taken as an intermediate goods. Okay. So what matters in this, that it will be a final good or intermediate good, it depends on their end use. Okay, how they are using it, means what is the use.